Hi friends, this is our Facebook database design project for Database Management System 2. So this project basically manifests how various operations work in this particular project, what is the database and the design behind the entire application and various things connected to that. So in this project, we have included about 12 entities, and these 12 entities has been converted into tables, and we've also added a few more tables in order to show a clear, in order to be transparent um, in displaying all of the operations that takes place. So this is how our ER diagram basically looks like. We have a clear representation of our ER diagram in our report. We also have the database schema, like I mentioned earlier. We've added extra more tables. We've added more tables to show the operations and to be more precise as to what exactly happens in the back end of the application. So we have various relationships that interact between these 12 or more entities that we've included in our project. So let me show you how we have created, how we went about on creating the tables and how we inserted values and how we passed various queries and what kind of outputs we've received. So I'm going to show you. So our file name is script. We've both created and inserted the values in the same script because that made it easier for us to rectify errors instead of creating two different scripts for creation and insertion. We've done both of these in the same script file. So it was easy for us to keep track on where we were going wrong. So like I mentioned, we have about 19 tables, and here are the following tables and the respective values. So we've inserted about 20 data or 20 values in each of these tables. So that's about our tables. And I'm going to run this and show you how many lines have been processed and if we've got errors or does it have 0 errors and if all the lines have been processed successfully. It's taking a while. Sorry about that. So here we are. Let's view the results. So here we can see we have about 334 statements processed, and all of those 334 lines statements has been successful, and we have 0 errors. So yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna insert few queries. I'm gonna run the queries, and let's see how that works. So I have few queries handy because we've already run these queries and we already have the outputs, screenshotted and save it on the report. But I have the query separately written in a Word, so as to keep it handy when I'm recording it. We've executed about oops. I'm sorry. I just copied the question as well. So here we're just selecting the group name from this group table where the group user ID is, O2 Amira, and it gives us the group name. So that's one of our queries. So I'm just going to run a very few queries because we've already run all the queries and we have all the output ready in our report. Oh, I'm just doing this mistake again and again. So I'm just trying to select, this album ID from, where the user ID is 15 Rachel, but it says no data found because we do not have a data like that. So I'm going to run a different query. Here we go. So this is the output for this particular query. I'm just selecting, um, all of the data from that user table, and I'm just giving the order by keyword by birthday. So basically, we have all the data from the table user table. And I'm just going to use queries like max, min, and the composite keywords just to figure out the maximum score for this particular game, cricket. I'm also going to run a few complex queries where we've used the inner join keyword and keywords like on just to see. So this is our report, and like I mentioned earlier, we've run about 15 queries, and we have the output for all the 15 queries here, just for reference. And I've just showed about 2 to 3 queries right now in the video. So I'm just, since it's time consuming, I'm just trying to, minimize the work. So that's about it. I hope this video gave you a brief explanation about our project functions. Thank you.